Hi, it's me, Roger, doing another video again. We're supposed to have really bad storms today. It really hasn't. I mean, it's rained a little bit, but not much that I could see was going to be horrible. I should have hooked up the boat and went fishing again. But anyway, in here working on Chad's Jeep in the garage, 98 Jeep Wrangler. One things I wanted to do was to get it off the stock height. I wanted to do what's called a budget boost, which is a spacer lift on the front and the back. I got the 2-inch spacers, or what they call pucks or whatever, from Supreme Suspensions, and I'm going to kind of go through the process of what I did. Alright, so first, jacked up the vehicle, supported it with jack stands, put two jack stands on each side, one there and one just a notch down in case something happens, because I am large, and if it does fall, I don't want to kill myself. Anyway, took the wheels off. That way the jack is under the frame right here. It allows the axle to drop. Take the tire off, undo the sway bar link. That allows it to drop a little further. And one of the things I got to give a shout out to is Jerry at BS Corner. His video was really helpful on YouTube. Even though he's a Canadian, I love him. He's got some good videos out there. Anyway, what he suggested was undo the shocks right here, these two bolts, instead of undoing the whole shock. So once I did that, I was able to pull the shock out of the way and give me some room. What you got to do is you got to get some spring compressors from Harbor Freight. I think these were like $29, something like that. Put those on there, was able to get those around to compress the spring enough. And you really got, once you put those on there, you got to make sure you got them situated just right, because you're going to wind up bottoming out on part of the axle here with the all thread or something like that. So get those in there, get your compressors in there, compress that spring, and there's the puck right there. It's in nice sound. So one of the things that helped also was on the opposite side, to help the axle droop a little more, to get this in there, was to go jack up the other wheel, and this now gives it a little more play down, because this is truly, I mean, it's a booger bear. I mean, once you get that thing compressed good enough, get it situated, I mean, you've got to come up over the knuckle right here and the sway bar connecting link to put that in there. So it's not something easy. Anyway, got that done. Had my normal air tools, impact stuff, BFG, different wrenches, a universal joint to undo the spring compressor to angle with my air gun, instead of just sitting there doing it by hand like this. So anyway, that was kind of a plus. So anyway, I'm going to do the other axle, get that done, then start the back. And I'll do kind of a video how I did the back. I've read it's a little easier. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. God bless. Y'all have a safe weekend. Bye.